This video is going to show you how to use one command to find a regression line statistics, its slope, y-intercept, and r-squared value. To begin with, there are other ways of doing this, but this is just a one command method of doing it. It's going to give you an answer in an array. Remember, array is a collection of numbers. So my array here, I'm going to put all my answers right here in that space. To do that, I'm going to type my formula in the upper right hand corner. So I'm going to double click there, type equals, choose my little sigma sign to go down to formulas, and choose more formulas. I'm looking for a formula that's going to say LINEST or LINEST. So I'll scroll down until I find there it is. So I'm in statistical and LINEST. Double click to insert it, and I'll close it. And this shows me the basic format of the command. First thing I need to do is get rid of where it says data in the Y column. That's my Y data. In this case, it's going to be my velocity that I've highlighted over here in green. So I just drag the cursor down and it automatically filled in the range C4 colon C12. And then it's got a comma. Next it's going to say data from the X range. Now if you're using a different spreadsheet program, you might need to check on it, see if you get commas or semicolons. So the X range is going to be over here. It's going to be the time. So I'm going to highlight 1 and then drag the cursor down to 1.8. All that stuff was highlighted in yellow. Now it says linear type. This is actually a Boolean question. The answer is either 1 or 0. If you answer 0 for this, and where it says stats, you answer 0 for stats as well, then all that's going to do is give you the slope and the intercept. But if you enter a 1 for each, that's going to give you all the information we have, slope, intercept, and a whole lot of other things. And those are all the answers. So now the next step is figure out what these answers mean. So I'm going to slide the screen over a little bit. Here's what the answers mean. The top left-hand one is the slope, followed by the intercept. The plus and minus value, that's going to show you how accurately your slope is measured. So that's your plus or minus right there, and your plus or minus for your y-intercept. The next one's going to tell you it's going to be the r-squared value. So you can see here's the r-squared value right there. Now, if you're just writing this down on the bottom of a column, some kind of information or answering a question, what you would do is you would take your numbers, and your slope, report it as the slope, plus or minus, that's your error. And then here your y-intercept, and then the error, plus or minus. And you can see I've done the plus or minus on the spreadsheet, just plus slash minus. Now, so that's how to report it there. This is the percent error. The percent error is taking the part divided by the whole. So over here you can see I've taken the part, which is going to be the error, 0.011, divided by the whole, which is 0.021. And I just clicked on the cells to highlight those cells to do it. The next thing I do is show this as a percent. I'll click on the cell and I'll format it. Up here in the top there's a little percent symbol. If I click on that, it'll format it as a percent for me. So that's nice. So this tells me the slope is off by 4.81% and the y-intercept is off by 8.81%. So there's my error. It's a pretty nice thing to have. I can also see over here, I've got my y equals mx plus b, so I can show this. Let me slide this over a little bit more, and I can show it. So here's my slope, right there. Here's my y-intercept, goes right there, but it's in standard form, the y equals mx plus b. You can also see what I mentioned a little bit earlier is the r value. The closer r is to 1, the better your results are. What this r-squared value is telling you is it's telling you the percentage of your points on your line that are probably accurate. In other words, they come from the lab and not some kind of error. So this is basically telling me that 98% of my points are accurate compared to my model, which is my y equals mx plus b line, and 2% are probably error.